Yesterday was the 26th of January, and it is a day that I have many mixed feelings about. I recorded a really quick vlog yesterday about the 26th of January, and I was so passionate about it that it actually came across a bit hateful. Seriously, if you are celebrating Australia Day today, I have a real problem with you. So, I'm here today to try and put across why I feel the date for Australia Day should be changed. So currently, Australia Day is a public holiday in all states and territories in Australia that many people celebrate. I, for one, do not celebrate on Australia Day. I feel really uncomfortable celebrating on that day. And I'm going to try to explain why. So perhaps those of you who are unsure why people are arguing to change the date might get a bit of an insight. On the 26th of January in 1788, the first fleet arrived in Port Jackson in New South Wales. The Union Jack flag stuck in the ground, and that symbolised the start of colonisation in Australia. So it's a day that symbolises the loss of Indigenous rights in Australia, a day that symbolises the mass genocide that occurred in our country, the stealing of children, the loss of rights, the loss of land, being expected to lose your Aboriginal identity. The fact that we choose to celebrate Australia Day on the anniversary of such a horrible event is quite simply disrespectful. It's disgusting. It is just horrible. Why are we celebrating? There's so many things to like about Australia. Why would we celebrate on one of the most horrible days in our history? Why wouldn't we change the date? We are home to two of the oldest cultures in the world. We need to respect that. There were people on this land before the British came here. Yet the British came and had no regard for the people already here. It makes me feel sick that Australia chooses to celebrate on the anniversary of such a day. And that's why I think we need to change the date. Not everyone is going to agree with me. Not all white Australians, not all Indigenous Australians are going to agree with me. But I really feel the date needs to be changed. And in fact, Australia Day hasn't always been held on the 26th of January. It's only since, I think it was 1994, that it was consistently held in all states and territories on that day. The first Australia Day celebrated wasn't even in January, let alone on the 26th. Why do we need to celebrate it on such a day? I'm not a particularly nationalistic person, so the whole idea of Australia Day is a bit odd to me anyway. But I don't have a problem with people celebrating our country. I just think the date needs to change. We have so much to be proud of. We are home to two of the oldest continuous cultures in the world. That's fucking special. We do have something to celebrate, but change the bloody date. I hope my video made sense, and I hope it got you thinking about a few things. I find it really hard to be eloquent and concise when I'm talking about issues that I really care about. But yeah, I really hope it's made you think about why we really do need to change the date for Australia Day. Have a think. Let's make a change. Let's make Australia a better place.